You know, when I was growing up, buli kimu twali tukirya. You'd wake up in the morning, n'olya omugaati, n'olya emiwogo. N'ogenda n'onywa obuugi, n'ofuluma n'owalampa omuti, n'olya emiyembe, n'oyongerako emmere, akatogo ne baleeta. And we ate everything. That was me. But things have changed. Kids these days are very picky eaters. And that's what we're going to be talking about here on the show today. Hello and welcome to Essential. Kitui Flo is my name. We'll also be hitting the streets with Marketer Urban. And as he gets those people, he gives them prizes. But we give you prizes online as well. Quick gamba. What I'm trying to say, if you've not followed, you've not liked, you know what to do. Now, today, because we're talking about picky eating, joining us on the show is someone who understands all about children's food, children's nutrition, and exactly what they should be eating. Join me in welcoming Joanne, who is a nutritionist, but not just nutritionist, a pediatric nutritionist.
Yeah.
Kwegamba, okola mu by'emmere ey'abaana abato.
Yes, please.
You're the right person to be here, please.
I am.
Hello and welcome, Joanne.
Thank you so much.
We're also joined by a parent. Just like me, she also understands a lot about children and their food because right from the day you give birth to a child, food is a serious issue. Yeah. So join me in welcoming Alinda Mnanura, who is a marketing manager, but also a mother. Hello and welcome.
Thank you for having me, Kitui.
Now, honestly, things are very different from when I was growing up.
Oh, yes.
Very different.
They've changed.
Fetwali emmere. Nga bw'olwawo ennyama bagitutte. Things are a lot different now.
Yeah.
Why and what exactly is happening with children these days?
It shouldn't be a problem because picky eating is a stage. It's a developmental stage. Around 2 to 6 years there, a child's growth kind of slows down. So they don't need so much. So their appetite actually slows down.
This is at what age? You said 2 to 6.
2 to 6. That's where we have picky eaters so much.
Yeah.
So around that time, their appetite is low. So it's kind of a developmental stage. It should be normal, except in some few cases where we have children going down to reducing weight. They're
like when it gets extreme.
When it gets extreme. Otherwise, it should be a normal developmental stage.
But you see, this is the funny thing because you see, when she says normal developmental stage, for you, what you're saying is, omwana ono atandise okuntunula mu liiso. Atandise okumpisaamu amaaso omwana ono. And have you had such an experience before?
Absolutely. So I have a 2-year-old. So I was very eager to hear what she had to say. Sorry. So I have a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And for some reason, she picks out what she wants to do. Omukolereji, nagamba, I'm not eating the yolk. Yeah, so she doesn't eat yolk.
Yeah.
And I mean, nkola research ndi ku chat GPT mpulira simanyanga yolk kola bichi. So I'm forcing yolk down her throat.
And that's the thing. Because for all of us, for most parents, that's where we are pushed to. That's where we're driven to say, you will eat this food. If I'm the one who bought it, you will eat it. Is that something that's worked for you? Have you tried that before?
Yeah, it has, but I haven't been successful, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll force her to eat, but then when she doesn't want, and especially, last week you guys were talking about school runs and all, then I realized that if she doesn't want to eat the yolk, you don't have time to force her. So you're going to let her just eat the white and you run because you're like, kastalide.
There are things to do.
I don't have the time.
Yeah.
I have to just pack and we go.
Yeah.
Also, muwa buugi tayagala okunywa buugi. Muwadde emmere alonzeemu carrots zokka z'alya. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So is there like some kind of scientific phenomenon or is it just children being children and being stubborn?
Parents usually do the first thing, but it really doesn't work. For almost 99%, it doesn't really work for children because they're in a stage where they are trying to enforce their independence.
Yeah.
They want to put kind of control that I want to eat this, I want to eat that. That's a toddler stage. You realize that even in other things, it comes out. You tell them sit, that's when they want to stand. When omugamba kati tula, na yimirira, they sit down.
Defiance.
So it's like an independence. They want to show you that they're independent. But then, like I said earlier, that it also has the biology to eat. There is a biology of that their appetites are low. And usually parents, since the growth is like slow, somehow parents don't realize it and they keep giving food again and again. So you realize the whole time the child has been grazing the whole day. like literally eating this, eating that. They have small tummies. But now it comes to meal time.
Hold on. Simba wakati, mpola. You've said something there, no kaisao mangu. Grazing. What's that exactly?
That's like, you see like how you let cows go out. Nezidia, because in the evening, zigena tula wansi, they chukad. It's not, it doesn't happen like that for humans. Whatever we eat, we have to digest.
So these little snack things, no.
We don't have like a time where we're seated and then like we have another stomach that keeps things, then later we process them. When you give them, like, for example, a JESA yogurt somewhere next to a meal time, then you give them another snack, you give them a fruit, you're not counting all that, but it's going to that tiny stomach and it counts.
Okay, so, but have you had this experience? Because I get where her science is coming from, is the stomach is small, just it won't take as much. But have you had the experience where a child will specifically pick and choose what they want to eat? Have you had that experience? Because me, that's the one that, and they say, no, I don't want this, I want that. And usually it seems like they only want, for example, junk. In a world where you're telling us, give them vegetables. Have you had an experience like that before?
Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time. What happens, and I think just to tie into what she was saying, that she wants to snack on eka yogurt. She wants to. So by the time she sits down to eat food, she's not interested. She's full. You get kachata when people is
Exactly.
Now this one understands my language.
Because now I don't have a choice, but kukuba kuba kakati greens is enough ombye oyinozirya. Kakati bangambye crisps tezigenda kukuza bwongo. Do you understand?
So then in 2 hours you start telling me I want food.
Exactly. And now they, like you said, they want to assert their independence. So she is constantly going to the fridge. Now mine has lunch. She goes tippy-toes and opens and she picks for herself. So you can't do nothing. I said I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to eat this.
This feels like she's in my house. This honestly feels like it's describing my house. Now, this is where the conversation on control comes in. We're on the dining table. Who is supposed to win and how many times? Is it the child to win every single time?
Just to take you back a little, when you talk about things like selecting what exactly they should choose and eat, those kind of picky eaters, sometimes it's actually beyond just being a picky eater. Sometimes some children have sensory issues.
So sika janja.
Sika janja. It's sensory issues like we've seen it in children like who have neurodevelopmental issues, like children who have, let's say, like
living with autism.
Living with autism. So it kind of a sensory issue for them. They will choose foods that look a certain way.
Certain
textures they will avoid, things like that, certain colors that they will avoid. So you will see it as they are picking certain foods, but it's a place of sensory.
It's a neurodivergency.
Thank you.
Sensory issues.
It really does affect them.
Truthfully, I'll tell you the truth. From the perspective of being an African parent, a lot of the times you'll find that African parents were like, we have a Zoom.
Exactly.
So a lot of us actually don't understand that those can apply to our children as well.
Exactly. And some kids have gut imbalance. Like we have a certain way our guts are supposed to be. So when they're imbalanced, you find a certain craving towards a certain line.
Okay.
They'll crave maybe like crisps, salty things, crunchy things, but then they don't go maybe the soft foods and all that. So sometimes it's actually a gut imbalance. They'll crave sugar because the bacteria inside the stomach is requesting for sugar to be fueled.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are some of the issues that we have.
Yes.
But then, like what you're asking, there's no one supposed to be winning. This is not a battle where waliwa inoku chinechiko chagolola. No. It's not that kind of thing. Yeah, it's because when you use force, it actually doesn't work. Okay. Food is an experience. A child is supposed to experience it. You see how you're talking about your history, like you came and ate a mango, you ran around, then you had your jackfruit. You are having an experience. But even when mommy was in the kitchen preparing, you were part of it. You're biting a tomato. You're part of the whole process. So kind of the food is part of your processing and all that. So by the time you reach the dining table, the child is having an experience.
Okay.
So it's not a fight.
That sounds like one of the solutions, that you're going to give us more solutions on how we can actually fix this and get into a place where we're all very comfortable. My other question is, when it comes to the children, is there any such thing, for example, as monkey see, monkey do?
Yeah.
You're also snacking, giving me a snack and stuff like that. Have you experienced this?
Oluusi nawe size ogiraba kakati omuntu oba omulaba omulaba
I saw mommy doing it. Nange bwe njagala.
So actually it reminds me, like I think a few days ago I saw my kid bringing, in the middle of the night, she just went to the fridge and picked pineapples and then brought them to the room, and then I'm like, empisa zokulira mu kisenge wazijewa. But then I realized that when I'm away, oli home manager alabika aliira mu kisenge, kati ono n'amulaba
n'amanya nti kiri okay.
Naye n'ekyokusnackinga ekiro ssaawa ttaano.
N'ekyokusnackinga ekiro ssaawa ttaano.
Ekyo nakyo
Monkey see,
monkey do.
Absolutely. We're going to get into the solutions when we come back, because I can tell you it's my problem, it's her problem, it's every parent's problem. Yeah. But first, let's hit the streets. We've got Mark the Urban, and he's there to check. Neyo, kapiki eating jekali. Oba chali munaku zaffe ezedda. We'll be right back.
Saiso kulaba.
Nango kusanga.
Yongera kudobooza amanya ne ddoboozi.
Amanya gange nze Shakira.
Shakira ni.
Nasali Shakira.
Olina omwana?
Nina.
Asoma?
Asoma.
Asoma class?
Ali mu baby class.
Omwana singa agaana okulya ng'aboola ebyokulya nga tayagala kulya, buli ky'omuwa kigaana, okola ki ng'omuzadde? Okaaba, omukuba, okola ki?
Osooka n'okaabamu era ng'omuzadde ng'owulira omwana wo talya. Oba n'omuyiyizayo tomanyi oyinza omuwayo kayogati n'akakkiriza. Bwe bati oba n'omuwa ku caayi.
Ninayo ak'okunywa akalala kava mu JESA. Njagala okatwalira omwana tokanywa nassali.
Sigenda kukanywa ina kamu.
Katwalira omwana. Bwana akagaananga oyabako ekikyamu. Nkakuwe.
Kampe.
Bakayise bonga, JESA bonga. Bakayise bata?
JESA bonga.
Kakunywa.
Kalungi. Kanaamukolera.
Wesigenze. Kamutwalire. Omwana siguro kanyola mukuwo nassali.
Sigenda kukanywa ngenda kamu.
Kati bw'omala okamutuusiza n'okamuwa n'akanywa ne kamuwoomera ogenda kukola ki?
Kengine otandika omugulira.
Nina gwe nguddeko wano. Nnyabo nsanyusa okulaba.
Nange okusanga sewo.
How are you?
Ndi fine.
Oli fine? Amanya n'eddoboozi?
Nancha Ruth.
Nancha. Erinnya nga ddungi eryo.
Webale kusiima.
Webale kuuma mutindo.
Webale siima.
Kakati n'ekibuuzo. Olina abaana?
Nina omwana.
Ekibuuzo kyange kigamba bwe kiti. Omwana bw'agaana okulya oba nga yeeronda mu byokulya, okola otya? Ogwa wansi ne weevulunga n'osiita ebigere n'okaaba, omukuba emiggo, okola otya ggwe okumubembekeza alabe ng'alya?
Mugulirayo ky'aba ayagala ne mubuuza kikyayagala nakingamba ne mugulira.
Oba tomuginya?
Amba simuginya.
Watya nga kyayagala tekirimu kiriisa ng'ate ggwe ky'omuwadde kyoyagala omuwa kye kirimu ekiriisa?
Kisinziira kyasabye we ndayagala kirimu kiriisa era sikimugulira.
Kati n'omukola otya kuba enjala ebe muluma?
Ne mugulira ekirimu ekiriisa.
N'okimukaka?
Ne mukaka ne mugamba alina okunywa.
Omukuba mu ku buswanyu?
Asitera mukuba.
Kati ensonga efe gye tusinga okwagala okumanya.
Kyabadde ayagala bwe ndaba nga tekirina makulu nga mufunira ekirimu amakulu ekisobola omuwa obulamu obulungi.
Kati nze ng'owa JESA nzizeyo n'ekirabo ekirimu amakulu ate ekirimu obulamu. Ate teri mwana asobola kigaana. Kalabo ka mwana okalabyako? Ka mwana kaani?
Ka mwana.
Mwana
bamwitaani?
Ye Jonathan.
Jonathan kana akokunywa kako katulire mu kamera. Jonathan kana akokunywa mama wa kaleeta tebakakunywako. Ngudde ku mwana mbwala omulungi.
Kalala.
Kala.
Kawomera. Sweet kamonde. Darlingi. Byonna obisanga munze.
bannange nga teweewaanye nnyo nga tebannakuwaana.
Neemanyi.
Kawoomera nabuka.
Byonna.
Amanya n'eddoboozi.
Amanya n'eddoboozi Nanvuma Doreen.
Nanvuma Doreen abayeddira ki?
Nanvuma bayeddira Nvuma.
Oba Wanvuma?
Essebo ndi Wanvuma.
Okay. Katugenderaawo. Kati n'ekibuuzo.
Mbuuza.
Olina abaana?
Nina abaana babiri. Omuwala n'omulenzi.
Wow. Basoma?
Omu asoma omulala baby.
Singa omwana wo agaana okulya emmere obanga yeerondalonda mu byokulya nga talina appetite, gwe nga maama okaaba maziga omutwala mu ddwaliro ogwa n'osiita ebigere omukolera ky'okumuyamba?
Nze nga maama nina okubudaabuda omwana wange sobola omufunisa ak'okulya mu lubuto.
N'omulimbikiza n'omubudaabuda?
Mulimbiikiriza wendeetayoko ka yogati, ate naddala ka yogati ako sinywa ka bbeeyi, nywa ka 1,000 ak'olukumi ak'okumakyako. Kemuwaka naddala kino kibebi kye kitera okunsumbwa, tekyagala kukali nnyonsa, tekyagala kuyonka. Kati era mba nina obudaabuda kiyogati ekyo kisobola omumukola ki? Okumukwata mu lubuto.
N'alema kulwala
lwala ate enjala. Ebito.
Naludde kulaba abazadde b'omulembe guno nga bafaayo nga bw'ofaayo, kikola otya?
Nfaayo.
Kubanga be babo.
Bange era sina gwe ngenda bawa.
Kakati okusinziira engeri gye twogeddemu n'engeri gy'anukuddemu ebibuuzo. Nayise n'ebirabo bingi. Naye mu ebirabo ngenda kuwaayo akalabo ssemalabo. Akalabo ako k'abaana. K'abaana. Omanyi lwaki k'abaana? Kaseevinga obudde. Bino byokera n'onoonya simanyi fulasika, simanyi tekako ccayi, simanyi gula capati. Ebyo byonna kabisalako. Ekyokubiri kawoomera abaana.
Wali okanyweddeko?
Nze njagala abaana bakanyweko. Njagaliza abaana. Kuba nsanze muzadde munnange. Kati bw'omala okukabona ne kabawoomera. Olina okukanoonya gye kali okabawe. Si bwe kiri?
Bwe kiri.
Okay. Kakana. Bakayise JESA bonga. Bakayise batya?
JESA bonga.
Kakunywa kalungi.
Kalaba kanyirira kungulu oba ne munda we kanyirira.
Kati katerekere baana.
Kajja tuuka.
Nkakasa.
Kajja tuuka.
Okay. Nkomyewo mu studio gy'oli Kitui Florence bye bibeera wano ku street ku bbala.
Omwana bw'agaana okulya nga naawe okaaba ani anaakuzaani? Welcome back from the street. It's Essential by JESA and Kitui is my name. I've got my guest in studio and when we left off we were talking solutions. So let's get back into that. The children and their picky eating. You've already told us this is expected depending on their age. And we should only worry if they start to lose weight. What's the solution for a picky eating child?
I must say, force doesn't work.
That's sapatu. The chakola.
Tekola. But like I was saying, make sure, engage the child. Like wobo fumbe mere. Even when you're planning, you know, African parents, we don't have that whole meal planning thing. It's just coming into the whole...
Our lives.
We're just discovering now. We're planning a lunch. Lunch. Or this week, what are we going? Which meals are we going to have? Sit down with your kids. Like, let them have a suggestion. Let them have an input in it. And then you can be able to plan with them and work with them throughout. So they get an experience of the food. You see, there's something about seeing a tomato when it's raw, gambisi, and she tries it, and seeing it when it's ready. And it's in food. You see that picking out tomatoes and green pepper, they don't have an experience of it when it's actually raw. Yeah, so that is one of the things that I usually encourage parents to do.
Have you ever tried this, the experience with the children?
Doing what?
Giving them an experience of preparing the food.
Oh, yes.
Start to finish. What was that like?
Yes. We did, we started by doing mandazi now. She likes putting her hands in there and getting all
it's like playing in the mud.
Yeah. So I realized she loves that. So now she knows we make mandazi and then we, and then she likes to eat raw onions. I don't know what that is about. Raw onions. Wow. She'll eat raw onions. She likes carrots. So what I've decided to do is now I let her. I just let her. I'm like, you know what? You want to eat your raw onions?
Wants to do it,
go ahead. But my kid is weird. She'll even eat garlic.
The thing
just get it.
I think like, they'd
I
turn
know.
away from.
Yeah,
it gives
that's
you that.
She loves these things. But I think you're right. Doing that is very, very helpful. But then I also discovered last week, about a week ago, my kid got what we thought was chicken pox from school. kati in this process of going to the market and we are looking for netugwa ku nkejje ne bangamba enkejje oziboilinga n'omuwa supu w'enkejje ng'alimu omuzigo. What I did not know is that it comes with an appetite. Tulya buli kiramu. Now I was like, why was I suffering?
Yeah.
I should have known about the nkejje. So my market lady even tells me, she's like, but you know what you should do? Kakati going forward, gulane mukene. Buli kimu togenda kuddamu kulwana na bintu bya mmere.
Kampandiike wano.
So kakati wanike nkejje, owanike mukene, oteekemu atunkuma.
I just we did that, which is interesting because those are the things we think kids are afraid of.
And they love them.
And when you introduce them at an early stage, then you won't have an adult that is failing to actually
eat them.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. I've tried the inclusive, the friendly cooking. Twakolako pancakes ezirina amaaso. But the work is a lot of work.
It is, but it's an experience for them to remember and to have a good relationship with food. It really helps.
What other solutions can we include?
The other thing is family meals. Family meals are important. You see, when you talk about monkey see, monkey do, if you don't have a strict, I don't want to call it a strict, like sit down, structured. Thank you for the word. Structured kind of sitting for meals. That we have this meal at this time, this meal at this time, and we sit down as a family and this is what we do. They see you picking that vegetable, putting it on your plate, picking that meat, putting it on. They're not going to try it. Because their meal is at midday, then the next meal is somewhere at 2, then they don't know at 3. Then like food is just appearing from anywhere at any time. So there's no structured time for meals. And then the other thing I usually tell parents is their favorites.
Yes.
Put it on the meal. Like if you're giving them a plate, you have a vegetable, you have a carbohydrate, you have a protein. You know that they love chicken. Put it there. You know that they love carrots. When you're doing your nakati, muteke mu carrot. Because they are able to see what they love, but they're able to also taste
what they don't know.
Thank you. And then you're able to tell them just one bite. Yeah. Just one taste. Kati bw'obagamba ka one taste, ne waba aliddeko ako ka one taste. Next time, exposure matters for picky eaters.
Okay.
8 to 10 times, you have to expose them as many times as possible. Leero nakati bw'omuteeka mu binyeebwa, enkya mubawe plain.
What's the strangest experience you've had with your kids in terms of food?
So the onions actually, achachanku because I could not imagine a person gets like a full onion, I'm talking about with all the rings in, and she just puts it in her mouth and chews away, and tears are not even coming out of her mouth, and she's constantly going, but she's,
chugging them back, just throwing them back.
I didn't get that.
Shocking for you.
But also, I find it very interesting because my child loves greens. For things that I really didn't like as a child, she loves to eat greens. She loves katunkuma.
Which brings the question, what's the relationship between pregnancy and diet during pregnancy and children's diet when they come out?
And children's diet when they come out. You remember when I talked about gut balance?
Yeah.
So the microbiome that you have in your gut, when you're giving birth to your child,
that's
you
the good bacteria.
Yeah, the good bacteria. Thank you. When you're introducing your child, when you're giving birth to your child, you introduce them to your bacteria is their first exposure. That good bacteria. Yes. So when they start, it's
their first experience with food.
Thank you. So that bacteria, whatever it is desiring or what it creates in your body as a mom, happens for your child as well. So if you're a mom that was you were into sugar, you were into so much of processed foods and what, the first microbiome, the first good bacteria or bad bacteria that your child gets exposed to is similar. So you find that they will also be craving such things. It also depends on what you start with as you're introducing them to food. When they're coming from breast milk, that's starting point.
We're going to do a little challenge here. I just want to ask you very quickly. Yeah? I'll start with you because we're going to talk about science. I'll start with you. For your children, flavored milk. I'll tell you, my kids absolutely love flavored milk. What's the best pairing you'd give your children with flavored milk?
Queen cakes.
Queen cakes,
yes. She loves the vanilla and cake.
The combo.
The combo. She loves it.
Vanilla is her favorite?
Vanilla is her favorite.
Okay. What would you say is the best thing to pair with milk for a child?
To pair with milk for a child?
Yeah.
I would take milk plain.
Just milk plain
Yeah.
is enough. Nothing else.
It's enough, but it also depends on the age. But I
Yes,
don't want
yes.
to go into the science.
Eh,
You said.
Okay. I don't want to get into the science, but for the purpose of understanding, for this next question, I would love to hear the science. What is with the whole arrangement of color, food? What does that do for a child? What would you encourage in terms of incorporating color, or why is color important?
For a child, like I said, for some children or for most children, food is sensory. Food is an experience. So sensory goes into our senses, like the sense of seeing, the sense of taste, like touching and all that. So color is important because it interests them in, you know, when you hand a child a bango that has so many colors and they want to experience it, understand, oh, this color. They literally want to even experience how does yellow feel like and how does red feel like, kind of thing.
Are they different?
Are they different? Do they like, are they having a different texture?
Do they taste different?
Yeah, so it's a good way to introduce food to children, especially even when you're making meals at home. Don't make them boring. You know, there are children who are like, they're into blunt kind of, they'll have wheat, they'll have spaghetti, they'll have plain things, but you have to make the meals colorful. Like if you're preparing their plate, you have your red. If you have a green vegetable here, then you have, let's say, rice. Then again, you have, let's say, fish here. So you're having different colors, so they attract them to.
They're stimulated with the color.
For them to be able to eat. Yeah, it actually works with picky eaters as well.
Okay, let's talk about processed foods, for example. Yeah. Do those affect the pickiness? For example, if my child is emmere, is it okay? I can give them the crisps, like she said.
These kids have a low appetite because they have low growth rate. Literally, they are growing at a low pace. You see, between 0 to 2, the growth is very fast. But after that, the growth is low. So you're forcing them to have those crisps, to have that milk in between there. They don't need it. As a mother, you have to take advantage.
Just give them JESA.
You have to take advantage of their hunger. Like wait when they're hungry. Wait when they feel hungry. They're going to come to you and they'll ask you, Mommy, what can I have? And they'll eat it fully.
Now that we know the solution, she shared with us the solution. First, take us back behind in memory lane, Madam. Tell us what are some of the craziest things you've done to get a child to eat.
Oh, so I started out rough. First, take a time out. No cover. They
understand time out.
They do.
My friend, when you switch off the TV.
So we were doing a lot of that. Then I realized that she's at that stage where she spoils. Take a time out. Yes, he gave zigo. Makeup. Time out chifo. Ngate ne sapatu techakola. So now I actually threaten. I threaten you. I've threatened them so badly. I've threatened her so badly. I'm like, you know what? There's Mickey Mouse's spaceship or whatever it is, because I keep seeing her talking about. You. So if you mess around, you're going into that spaceship. But at the end of the day, I think I've also learned now we talk, we negotiate. I'm like, you know what? You want to go to school
give you one.
You want to go to school tomorrow? There's swimming. There's what? If you don't eat, I don't think you'll be going for swimming.
I see. I see. And truthfully, for a lot of us, we've had to get creative. I'll tell you what, my kids absolutely love bonga.
Wow.
So what I do, mutuza one. Ningamba, whoever finishes food.
That's a nice one. Parents, actually, even in our days, it used to work. It used to work.
But only for those who finish food. No, speedy wali.
Oh.
So for me, that's actually worked. I'd like to know what works for you at home. What's that creative thing you've implemented? Because we're all learning today, and I've learned quite a bit today from both of you. But I want to know from you at home, what's that little thing that you do to get your children to eat? Share it with us. The hashtag is essential. It's spelled like this. I'll be looking forward to your feedback. Now, as they give us their feedback, any final message?
Really, I think I've learned quite a lot from what she was saying, and now I don't think I'm going to be forcing my child to eat. Yeah, I'm feeling very, very guilty. I feel like I should have known better. But most importantly, I now know that even all my other children that are coming, bagenda ku overdosing, ku nkejje soup.
Your little secret.
I discovered it late in life, but yeah.
Now it's here.
It's working on the skin, it's working on the appetite, it's doing miracles in my house.
Yogera mpola bayinza okwongeza ebbeeyi kakkanya mpola. Thank you so much, Linda, for that. Any final messages, Joanne?
Just in case you're seeing your child is losing weight and it's worrying you for some point, please reach out for consultation. Get support for your child, because picky eating at some point goes into another level.
Oh, that's the red flag.
Yeah, you need to get the support. Yeah.
Got you. We'll be looking forward to what you're doing to creatively help your children eat. Do you bribe them? Or babuulira story? Or are you going to implement any of the things that they're teaching here? Because I'm certainly going to. Okuva wano, mpita wali gye batunda enkejje. We are going to have dinner together. All of these things have to be incorporated, because at the end of the day, we're talking picky eaters, so you can find solutions if you're dealing with the same thing. But remember, in all of these conversations, we want to hear from you. We want to know what you think. So reach out via our YouTube channel. There in the comment section, take a wow of your. But you can also reach out via all of our platforms, TikTok, X, Facebook, all of them, and tell us your experience with picky children. Don't forget the hashtag. It's Essential by JESA. Essential to Jiwandika, where to tea. Essential by JESA. Be a part of the conversations, and you never know. You just might win a few things. It's been fun from me and the team. Thank you so much, ladies. Joy Flo is my name. Have a good one.
Essential. Essential. Essential by JESA.